Hey, welcome to Socialism for All. Today's date is August 23rd, 2024, and today we have one for the you couldn't make this up if you tried category, specifically having to do with the ACP, see in scare quotes, American quote-unquote Communist Party. This is the party, actually party should also be in scare quotes, that was founded by a bunch of fascist media grifters, including Jackson Hinkle and Infracell. We have had a number of trolls in the comments saying, oh, you're calling them fascist grifters. What is it about their Marxism that is so wrong? Well, literally everything. If you went into detail, the list would be endless. But basically, they are right-wingers. We have a meme here that kind of summarizes it. You have roughly equal parts neo-fascist Duginism after Alexander Dugin, and we're going to be doing a piece by Dugin soon, actually. And then all the people who've been saying, oh, Dugin isn't a fascist, he's some other thing. Well, I think you're going to have a lot to answer for. So you got some of that. You've got some neo-Browderism. You've got some Lyndon LaRouche. Yes, you heard that right. Lyndon LaRouche influences. Basically all of these people, Infracell, Jackson Hinkle, and also Caleb Muppet, who is not involved with the ACP, but who definitely would be if his own organization, the Center for Political Innovation USA, had not imploded in a sexual exploitation scandal. All these people have been neck deep in Schiller Institute collaborations and other LaRouche-affiliated things, with Muppet even posting a picture of, here's what I'm reading right now, and it was a Lyndon LaRouche thing. So you can't make this up. Really unbelievable. Absolute Fed shit, in my humble opinion. Then you got your two holes theory. This is basically a blanket term for all the manosphere, misogyny, transphobia, all of that sort of ignorant bigotry. Then top it all off with forged signatures of support on a petition that was circulated for other purposes, not endorsing the ACP, and no political program, just a declaration, and you've got the launch of the American Communist Party. So what they're doing is not Marxism. It shouldn't even be compared to Marxism. Let's look, for example, at a statement from Jackson Hinkle from just a couple of years ago.
Communists today in America don't support the eradication of, say, private property or anything like that. What we support is more growth, more wealth, more businesses for the people.
Okay, so there's Jackson Hinkle, and even the host was not having this, the conservative host. He's like, Jackson, I'm not really sure that that's accurate. Yeah, correct. It is not accurate. And keep in mind, this guy, Hinkle, is the main founder of this party. The website is registered in his name, etc. But now for the clip. And I want to preface this by saying that there was speculation originally that the ACP was some kind of cryptocurrency scam because there was a crypto coin that was made with their logo and name. But I don't know if that was just a trap. It definitely happened, but they disavowed it immediately. I don't know who else would be motivated to do that. People who know these ACP freaks, who also often go by Mecha Tanky, and there's a variety of names, people really don't like them, and for good reason. But I don't know that anybody would be that motivated to go do something like that. And people who dislike them, there's no reason to go out of your way to set them up to look bad. They do it all by themselves. And that's the point here. I started saying that there was speculation initially that there was some kind of a cryptocurrency money-making scam, and they may have backed off of that. I don't know, whether it was a trap or it was something they were really going to do, and then they realized it was a horrible idea and just backpedaled. But here is Infracell in this clip, and I want to thank SX Longshadow on Twitter for posting this and Flashy for pointing it out. Infracell explaining that each of the individual chapters or clubs of their new party is going to be a money-making venture, basically a business, fueled by entrepreneurship and, wait for it, landlords. Yes, per Infracell, ACP chapters may be, quote, ethical landlords. Holy shit. Least communist communists ever. This is what I'm saying. What they're doing is not Marxism in any way, shape, or form. He also gives the game away, and then you can see him trying to walk it back like, I've said too much, right after he says that they're going to start taxing the profitable self-sustaining chapters. Cha-ching! Let's roll the clip.
Put it this way, a party is a business. It literally is a business, especially in today's age. Every major party is because it's an effective business that collects a lot of revenue. Our revenue is going to be based on something called entrepreneurship. Chapters are going to have to get creative to function as businesses to generate streams of revenue through initiative and entrepreneurship, which we are not going to determine. The idea is that when you decentralize the process, somebody who's successful at this in Iowa is going to be able to provide a model to someone in Florida or someone in Michigan. And it's it'll spread organically in a decentralized way. User Tom. So put it this way. We're putting people together in chapters like you're all like mice in a Fallout Vault experiment. It's like the vaults in Fallout. Literally, it is. It's like the Fallout vaults. Except we're not pre-planning what your vault is going to be like. That's on you. You're going to decide what your vault is going to be like. And you're all going to come up with different ways to effectively generate. And we're not taking anything from you. Well, okay, these haven't been finalized yet. I'm getting way ahead of myself. But let's just say the idea is that only when you're self-sustaining and profitable are we going to start taxing you. Because why? Because we're the ones who brought you together, right? Can ACP businesses be landlords? Yeah, literally, yeah. But it's just you have to abide by a degree of ethical guidelines. Like you have to be a fair one.
Are you seeing it yet?